Well, hello again. This is Mayor Stear. Here we are after day 2 and 19 more to go from the governor's order. I guess that is as long as we do our best to follow those orders and do the best that we can with that. I'm not going to talk a lot about the COVID-19 and give you instructions and all of those things, because I think you've heard that a million times by now. If there is anything that you're unsure of and you have questions, you can certainly give us a call if there's something that we can help you with. You can also call the governor's office, Department of Health and Welfare, any of those places like that for more information. One thing we want to do is we want to take care of our vulnerable population. We've been working with the senior center, and those folks, they've been doing a great job of, they're still providing meals in a drive up and to go type of fashion rather than inside the senior center, but they seem to be functioning quite well, so a big shout out to those folks for doing the best they can there. But we don't know about everybody, so if you know of someone that needs some extra help, not necessarily even just the seniors, but people that need help otherwise, so certainly give us a call here at City Hall, and we can do our best to find some resources for anybody that needs it. We're Americans, and we're used to our freedom, and we don't like being told what to do. But there comes a time when sometimes a little guidance is helpful, and we're in a world situation right now where there's big problems. So we need to do our very best to work through this and get over it as soon as possible. When you have a family member that's sick or injured, what we do is we do our best to help them out, get them the things they need, and try to help them get better, right? I mean, that's what we do with our family. Well, in this situation, you think of it as Kuna is your family, Idaho is your family, and the United States of America is your family. We need to do our very best to follow these orders, keep everything clean, and keep everybody safe and healthy, and this thing can go away fairly quickly if we all do our part. There's not a supply problem for the things from the grocery stores, the toilet paper and all that stuff. There's a demand problem. If we can limit what we're purchasing and leave some for others, eventually here the stores can kind of get back to normal, and they'll take a little stress off of those folks. Try and stay home as much as you can. You know, there's been lots of people out doing lots of different things, and some of you are getting very creative with the things that you're doing with in your own backyard, just to keep exercise and that type of thing, so you don't have to get out and go too far and travel and those types of things. So just kind of do the best you can, kind of think outside the box. And I know 21 days is a long time. Some of you have already been going through this for a week or two ahead of that. So we're in this for the long haul. There's a lot of resources being made available daily. They're always changing. There's something different popping up somewhere. So my hope is that in the end, most everybody can get what they need, so that I know they've already reduced taken away the 7-day restriction on applying for unemployment. There used to be a waiting period on that, and I think they waived that. So hopefully that helps. I'm sorry that anybody is out of a job, but unfortunately that's the world we're living in right now. But you know, one thing that I'm most proud of living in the city of Kuna is there's so many acts of kindness. I saw a post the other day of a little boy who didn't get to have his birthday party, so the neighborhood kind of drove by in their cars with happy birthday signs on them and honking, and you know, that little boy is probably not going to remember the presents he got that year, but he'll never forget that parade. And I've seen a lot of things like that going on in our town, and it's one of the things that makes me really happy about living in Kuna. We're probably one of the very most patriotic towns in the world, actually, and it's time we step up and show people that. We want everybody to know that we're proud and that we take care of each other and that we will take this thing seriously. I don't know if the government is taking things too far or not, but I'd rather go a little too far than not far enough. So I think it's incumbent upon us to do our very best to follow this stay-at-home order as much as we possibly can. I know you got to get to the stores and get groceries and that, and hopefully people will only take what they need, so if there's some left for others. I think some of the supplies catching up a little bit. The hand sanitizers and that kind of thing, those shelves are still kind of empty, but there are other places now that are making those things, so hopefully they'll become available soon. And the last thing, I want to make sure that we understand that we really make it as easy as we can on each other. We need to be kind to each other. Don't be quite so crucial and critical about the way people are doing things. I mean, let's just do our best to follow these orders and stay home. And I know it's going to be tough, but I think we can do this. We actually get to sit home. Our orders are to stay home and watch TV. So it's not very often you get an order like that. So let's try and enjoy that for as long as we can. And again, we want to make sure that those that can't help themselves get the help they need. So please let us know if there's anybody that you know of. I've already seen where a lot of folks are out helping those kind of people already. So let's do the best we can with that. And I appreciate your time, and I really want to say again how proud I am to live in the city of Kuna. And we're having a lot less problems here than we are in some of our surrounding communities, and that's because of people like you. So thank you, and stay safe and be well.